Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video we have been given a question on crank mechanism which says in the given mechanism below, that is this mechanism, the crank OA revolve anti-clockwise about O. This is OA, it is revolving anti-clockwise about O. Then the end B of the rod AB is constrained to move always along point PQ. We are asked to plot the locus of R for one revolution of OA, that is when OA move round once. Okay, so now we have been given OA to be 30 centimeter. We are told that we should use the scale of 1 millimeter to 1 centimeter. That is, anywhere we also see 30 centimeter, we can also make use of what? Of 30 millimeter. It is the same thing. So first of all, let's start with OA. Let's draw the circle, which is 30. So I'll mark 30 on my compass. This is 30 on my compass. Then I'll draw my circle like this. Okay, so placing my set square, my t square at the center, I'll draw a straight line. Now what we want to do next is to divide this circle into 12 equal parts. As we can see here, this particular line is not up to 45 degree. So that's what we are going to be doing. We are going to be dividing it into 12 equal parts. So in order to divide into 12 equal parts, I'm going to be making use of the set square method. I've actually made a video on that. I'll drop the link in the description below. So we have divided this circle into 12 equal parts, which is what we are meant to do first. So I'll label this part as point O, as in the diagram, then this part as our point A. Now we have been told that the crank revolves anti-clockwise about O, that is in this direction. So our labeling is very important also. We are going to be labeling in the anti-clockwise manner. So this is A1, this is A2, this is A3 and A11, and this is our real point A. So now, since this is the OA, let's thicken it out a little bit higher than the others. Okay, so that's that for that. Now what we are going to be doing next is to measure 60. We are going to be measuring 60 millimeter from this particular center to draw our our PQ, to draw our PQ. So from here, from point O, I'm going to measure 60. This is 60. Okay, so at that point of 60, I'm going to draw 18 long chain line as shown in the question. 18 long chain line. So it's going to be in this manner. Okay, let's label this as point P and this is point Q. Okay, so now we have been told that we have a rod AB. Okay, we have a rod AB. Now AB is 105 millimeter. So on my compass, I'm going to pick 105. Okay, so making use of 105 millimeter, I'm going to place it at point A. Okay, place it, then strike an arc like this. So that arc I stroke there is going to be our point B. Now from point A to point B, I'm going to draw a straight line like this. Let's thicken it out a little bit, since that is the initial line in the question. Now the next thing we are going to be doing is to pick our point R, and we have been told that point AR is 70 millimeter. So on my ruler, I'm going to pick 70 millimeter. So from point A, I'll strike, this is 70. So this point here is point R. Okay, so now what we want to do now is to draw the locus of AR. That is what we have actually done in point A. We want to repeat it for point A1, A2, A3 to A11. Now in order to do that and not to stress us, like I did in the beginning, I pick my compass and I mark for AB. I still pick my compass, change the length and mark for AR. You can just pick two compasses like I will do in this video to make us faster and also not to stress us, or you pick your compass and your divider. Those are the two things you can do. So now for this video, I'm going to be picking my two compasses. This compass is on 70. Okay, this compass is on 70 millimeter, while this is going to be on 105, which is representing AB. Okay, so this is going to be on 105. Okay, so now I'll move straight to point A1, then I'll strike on this place. So this is going to be our point B1. don't let us forget, they said it is just what constrained to move always along point PQ. That is, it's only moving along point PQ, so it's not actually outside. So from point A1 to B1, I'm going to draw my straight line, a thin line, please make it thin. I actually made this one thick because that's the question. Then from point A1, I'll strike an arc making use of my 70. So this is going to be R1. Okay, so I'll move straight to A2. From A2, I'll strike an arc like this. Okay, so this is going to be my B2. Okay, so from A2 to B2, I'm going to draw in this manner. So picking my 70 like this, I'll strike an arc. So this is going to be R2. Now I'll move to A3. This is A3. Okay, so this is going to be my point B3. Now from A3, I'll draw a straight line like this. Okay, now placing my compass from here, strike. So this is going to be what? Point R3. This point is point R3. Okay, so we move to A4. Strike an arc like this. So that point is B4. Okay, so from point A4 to B4, we draw a thin line. Please ensure those lines are thin. Now at point A4, we strike. So this is going to give us what? R4. Okay, now we move to A5. You see how simple it is making use of two compasses, or your compass and your divider. Strike an arc. So at this point here, it is what? B5. Okay, so you pick your A5 to B5 like this. This is A5 to B5. Now making use of your 70, you what? You pick your R5. Okay, now A6. This is A6. You strike. Okay, so this point is our B6. This is our B6. So from point A6 to B6, you strike an arc like this. Then so this is our point R6. Okay, move to what? A7. Strike. Okay, so this is our B7. From point A7 to B7, we are going to draw like this. Okay, so picking our 70, this is the AR, this is length AR, we'll draw like this. Okay, so this is R7. Okay, now we move to A8. Strike along this line. Okay, so this point here will be our B8. So from A8 to B8, pick our 70, we draw, and we have our what? Our R8. This is our R8. Then we move to A9. Okay, A9. So from this place is going to be our B9. Then from A9 to B9, from A9 to B9, okay, we have this place to be our R9. Okay, now we have A10. This is B10. Okay, so from A10 to B10, this is going to be, the lines are getting many, so you have to be very careful. So this is going to be what? This is going to be our R10 and A11. Okay, so this is B11 here. From A11 we draw to B11. Okay, so make use of 70 on that line. This is the line here. Okay, we have our what? Our R11. Okay, so this is the locus of point R. So what we are going to do next is to pick our French curve or our flexible ruler and join these points together to get our locus of point R, which we have been asked to draw in the question. Before we join our locus, if you found value in this video to this point, ensure you smash the subscribe button and also hit the like button for the algorithm. Thank you for doing that. So this is the locus of R. This is the locus of R which we have been asked to find. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.